I'm going to talk about why some people rather not celebrate their birthdays and would rather prefer to go about their day as if it's normal. Birthdays have an interesting concept to it, as it's a way for celebration and a way for everyone to gather together. However, this is not how everyone may see it. So I'm going to talk about the negative aspects to it and the positive aspects to it and how it affects different people. So let's get to it. I'm going to start with the negative ones first. So some of the negative aspects of not celebrating your birthday and going on as if it's normal are tied with the idea of having past negative experiences in your own life. Some people may have felt like their birthday was not seen in the way they may have wanted it to. They may have felt like their birthday was not truly celebrated. Their birthday was just another day for everyone else, or their birthday may have even overlapped a holiday and the holiday overtook the celebration of their birthday. Another thing is they could have felt like they are in a moment of their life where they're not accomplishing what they want to do. They feel like they're at a point in their life where they have a lack of meaning in their life. And because of that lack of meaning and purpose, they tie it with their birthday. Because birthdays are the moment where you were born into this world, the moment where you were offered this opportunity to explore the world we are in today. And when you're living a life with no purpose or no meaning, it's hard to celebrate that day for yourself because you find it not really a happy moment for you. Rather, a day where you reminisce about what you have not accomplished, all the years where you've not done what you wanted to do, and things of that sort. So it's very unfortunate to be in that circumstance. However, birthdays can offer that a moment to reflect and think about what you can accomplish in the future. So there is that way of looking at it as well. Another thing is the aspect of age. Some people find that birthdays are just a reminder of how old you may be, or how old you're getting, how little time you may have. So it builds that idea that I don't have enough time, so I need to accomplish as much as I can going forward. Or it builds that idea that I don't have enough time and will I accomplish all the things I want to accomplish? So it brings that sense of doubt, that sense of will I or will I not? I'm going to segue to the positive aspects now because I want to end this video in a more of a positive sense and offer hope for people who also don't want to celebrate their birthdays and have people realize that there is a more different aspect of seeing it as well. So people who don't celebrate their birthdays also are people who have a more broader view of the world, a more growth mindset. They may see that birthdays are not what define who they are. They may see that birthdays aren't the ultimate significance to who they can be and who they will be. But birthdays are a moment that they see as, yes, it was a time of when they were born into this world and a time of opportunity. But at the same time, if they don't celebrate it and they do it or put the energy on that day for something that brings them purpose and meaning, they would rather do that instead. They don't need to celebrate it with a bunch of people. They may want to celebrate with themselves or a small group of people because they find more meaning and purpose in that. They don't feel like they're obligated to celebrate their birthday in the way everyone else may celebrate it because they feel like they can do it in the way they want to and they feel confident in who they are. So the judgment and opinions of others doesn't really bother them if they celebrate it by themselves or not. Another thing is that people who don't celebrate their birthdays and act as if it's normal also have the idea that Spiritually, birthdays are a moment of beginnings, but they find that there is no end. They find that souls are eternal, consciousness is eternal. So they find that this is a temporary experience in a more broader experience for them. So they don't over dwell on the idea of a birthday because they see more greater meaning, more spiritual meaning in who they are as an individual and how they relate to the world. The last thing is that they might find themselves not being so attached to the I or the person that they are. They find that they don't need to have so much attention being driven to them. They're okay giving that attention to others. So I know people who may volunteer on their birthdays. They may want to provide service to others on their birthdays. They may want to give to other communities on their birthdays, people who have less than they are, less than they have. And that's a very noble venture for many people. And that provides them meaning and purpose in a way that drives them in a better way forward in their own life. So these are both aspects, the negative and positive psychological aspects of why people may not celebrate their birthdays. So which category do you fall in? And how has that affected you over time? And how can you possibly reframe the idea of not celebrating your birthday to a more different way that serves you in the way that can benefit you in your life? So feel free to comment as well, share any experiences you had about not celebrating your birthday or struggling with the aspect of not celebrating your birthday, as I know someone else may benefit from this video as well. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.